Fabrics are a beautiful and soft element to bring into your interior design. But if you've ever gotten a quote from an upholsterer, you'll understand that custom making a swab is a very expensive thing, unless you can do it yourself. Here is my how to make a custom swab. For this project, I am going to reupholster this beautiful antique find. The first step is to select your fabric. I have selected a beautiful and new range of upholstery fabric by Hemtech. Step 2 is to remove the existing fabric. Once you've done that, you will see if the foam is in good condition. Step 3 is to cover your foam. Using an old Pearson material, I wrap the foam completely. I do that by spraying it adhesive, and this material will act as a base in which we sew the finishing material onto. Step 4, create a pattern and a plan. Depending on your material and the size of your swab, you need to make a plan of how you are going to hand stitch the external fabric onto your foam. Step 5, attach the fabric. Attach your fabric to the base fabric. First I will go through and pin where I want everything sewn, and then I will hand stitch the fabric. Step 6, sew. Sorry, there is no way to avoid it, and here is where you're going to need to take some time and hand stitch all the way around the foam. I don't necessarily have a sewing skill set here, I'm just taking my time, making sure that I don't pull too tight because you don't want the fabric to gather. As you sew, continue to check how the fabric is wrapping around the entirety of the foam. You don't want it to pull too tight, however you don't want it to be too loose. If you do want to try a project like this yourself, I would highly recommend checking out Hemtech's beautiful upholstery fabric range. Happy sewing!